the ends. Hands full of static gauge, cut glass. Every stair in the room gets split when I pass. I came up on pressure on nights that bit. On back room fights and the sting of grit. Now the air goes tight when I shift my weight. Hard edge, no mercy, no calm in my state. Guitar slash hits like a blade in the dark. Kick drum lands and it leaves a mark. I don't need luck, I need a loaded line. Drop it like a wrecking ball through the spine. You talk in circles, I talk in scars. My name rings hard through the ceiling bars. Scratch mark spin, that's a turntable claws. Needles bite down while the crowd holds jaws. Baseline sinks like a flooded pit. I drag that weight and I do not quit. Every word I spit got that cold steel pulse. Every move I make makes the weak ones flinch and convulse. I keep it jagged, I keep it loud. A black smoke sermon for the restless crowd. No soft landing, a polite exit, just hard impact and a crack bone that thick. You came for noise, I came for the wreck. I bring the full storm with a lockdown neck. The snare keeps snapping like a snapped off chain. The riff keeps chewing through your fake restraints. I wear the night like a torn up flag. Then I drag more fire through the cloth I drag. I learned how to breathe in the pressure tank. How to take the hit and still stay rank. How to walk through flames with a fixed stare. How to make a room feel heavy with air. The floor keeps thumping and the iron steps. The amp runs hot and the whole room sweats. I built my pulse from a broken frame. From slam doors, hard calls, and a list of names. I don't fold once the volume climbs. I turn each set back into some braided rhymes. Your safe little posture won't hold tonight. When the downstroke lands and the frame ignites, I keep a rough edge, I keep it real. No polish shine on the way I feel. The whole set bends when the low end rolls. And I cut through chatter like a blade through coal. Now the pattern shifts, the room goes lean. Drums hit harder in the spaces between. Scratch flash snaps like a warning flare. Then the riff returns with a clenched up stare. I push past limits that you call enough. I drag raw stamina through the thickest stuff. No center stage, I take the rail. I leave a trail of sparks in the hammer trail. Every bar comes loaded, every breath comes mean. Like a wrecking crew dressed in black machine. I keep the tempo locked in a vice. One more strike and the whole place lights. I don't chase glory, I chase the break. The moment the fear in the room starts to shake. You hear that grind when the final chord gnaws. I stand in the fire with a raised up jaw. Less stretch, no fade, just pressure and grind. A long hard echo in the back of your mind. Scratch, cut, slash through the smoke and heat. While the drums keep pounding that ruthless beat. I leave the frame bent, I leave it bare. With the cold deep raw hanging in the air. One final hit and the night goes blind. And silence takes over what I left behind. The stairwell plate, cold air tastes like smoke in the steel gate. I came up mean with a chipped up stare. Whole room froze when I walked in there. Black clad frame with the pressure mark grin. Every cheap talker folds when I lean in. Beatbox hard with a war drum pulse. Hands stay loose while the whole place convulses. I don't sell calm, I trade and strain. Rip the doubt out the spine of pain. Steel gray glare on a mercy day. I turn small fears into a drift away. Baseline hits like a brick through glass. Every fake king gets a fast time pass. Say let's move first, keep the grin tight. One wrong look and I'm black at the room tonight. Oh. Turntable claws cut sparks in the dark. Needle built for the edge, and I let it show. Hey, 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 hey. No polish. Hey, 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 no polish. No polish. No polish. I step through the hangar of bad decisions, face hard, spine colder than a freezer lock. You're scared, get folded by the first kick drum, then the riff comes through with a brutal shock. I wear blackout visions like a badge of war. Every word lands clean with a blade like paste. You chase cheap fear in a paper thin shell. I move through pressure with a fixed jaw face. Black smoke in the room from the overhead lights, and the floorboards tense when I take that stride. No saint, no rescue, no prayer for the weak. Just grit in the pocket and a locked-in guide. I split the silence with a raw box sentence, then I turn it over with a steel cold grin. You can try that bluff with your shiny excuses, but the whole damn room knows where I've been. Spit hits the mic like gravel in motion. Each syllable snap with a backroom grind. Two turntables slash through the scene between bars, and the bass line knocks like a caged up mind. I don't need approval, I don't need cover, I don't need comfort, I don't need praise. I came with a jaw full of battle-worn timing, and I post that mean in the thermal haze. Your circle all talk, then they scatter fast when the snare drum hits with that iron bend. I stay on my feet through a flood of bad luck in a decade of scars that never bend. If the whole world leans, I lean back hard to make room in the wreck with a brutal code. Then I cut one line like a live wire kiss and leave your whole front row overloaded. Overloaded. They want a clean little path, I bring crushed glass logic and that dirty red pulse in the floor. My backbeat stomps like a riot at dusk. Every snare crack opens another locked door. You can feel that pressure in the rib cage first, and the low end climbs like a loaded chain. Not talking quick fire slices, no waste of breath, just hard edge proof in a freight train lane. I seen fake kings fall when the crowd got tense, and the room went dark from a single doubt. They lost their shape in the echoing crush when the guitar swung low and the mask came out. I'm the glitch in the plan with the stare that stings in a hand that stays on a sharp straight line. No polished lie, gonna trust this storm. I built my name from the wreck and the wiring grind. You hear the scratch on the beat like a blade on steel when the DJ drags through a burning scene. That's the sound of a door getting forced apart by a mind that don't live in a dream. I move like a code that was made in a furnace, all heat and weight with a measured strike. Then I flip the whole frame with a brutal pivot and let that rhythm grow teeth at night. I don't preach peace to a room full of wolves. I feed the hunger and sharpen the pace. Every bar got a hard edge footprint carved in the dust where I took that space. You can keep your soft-spoken script and your polished grin. I'm all raw nerve and a motor hum. When I land on the downbeat, the ceiling shivers and the next wave knows I already won. Third pass still moving like a blackout prayer. Every sentence got weight in a violent bend. I don't fade in the back, I push to the front with the broken things, learn how to mend. Not by kindness, not by luck, just by standing there when the pressure tried to snap the frame. I took hits from the low-end world and returned them all with a sharpened aim. The drums keep marching with the boot heel snap, and the riff goes thick like a chain link bruise. I spit with a cold lock jaw and a pulse that stays on the edge of refuse. You can hear the scrape when the scratch cuts through like a match struck fast on a slab of stone. Then I launch that phrase into open air and the whole room shakes like a rent out zone. I'm not built for the gentle lane, I'm built for the tunnel where the heart Lockjaw stare, black boots hit slabs, leave a fracture there. Your talk is a badge made of paper skin. Mine came from nights where the blisters win. I don't need a banner or a borrowed threat. I move like a verdict that hasn't landed yet. Big frame, cold pulse, hard line, hard grind. Every scar on my hands keeps perfect time. You chase a flash while I chase the break. I bend the frame till the whole room shakes. No charm, no mask, just a loaded grin. Pressure in my ribs like a second skin. I came up sharp in the cheek back block where the windows sweat and the door stay locked. Now every wrong turn gets a precise reply. Sharp and direct, watch the weak ones fly. I cut through chatter with a freight train breath. Then I leave your pride on the floor in a mess. Midnight clatter in a loading yard chain. Link shadows, the air feels hard. I hear metal rain on the rooftop tin while the bassline stomps like a booted sin. No clean escape when the hooks sink deep. I sell pure pressure while the weak ones sleep. Your crew got mouths but they fold too fast. Mine got the glare of a furnace blast. I write my name in a jagged arc on the side of the night where the wolves leave marks. Hands on the wheel, no mercy, no pause. I tear through doubt with a rusted jaw. Every side eye earns a colder stare. Every false move gets stripped to bare. I don't do prayers when the floorboards crack. I do hard math and I don't look back. If the slices, the whole thing bends. Bends and the room goes quiet. Then the thread extends. From the edge where the scraps got tossed, where the shy got crushed and the brave got lost. Learned every lesson with a split knuckle price. Read the same bad room till I memorize. Your shine is a stunt, your grin is rented. Mine is the kind that stays unbent, cemented. I carry a storm in a beat up chest and I let it loose when the crowd wants to stop. This is the part where the post turns mean. Guitar hooks bite through a gasoline screen. I keep my stance on the broken line while the fake kings choke on their borrowed shine. Every insult thrown gets turned to dust. Every cold ambition gets chewed by rust. I don't need luck, I need one clean shot. Then I feed back down to the iron lot. Back up now, let the pressure rise. I bring the heat with the dead eyes skies. Now the room feels small and the walls feel thin, like a bad confession with a cracked out grin. Your whole act trips on the missing name. Mine hit hard and it stayed the same. I drag truth out by the Colosseum, then I pin it down in a waking dream. No soft landing when the sirens fade, just a heavy pulse and a razor grade. The floor keeps thudding under furious beat. The crowd moves wild to the broken beat. I keep my voice in the steel cage stance. Every line I spit is a savage advance. You can keep your crown made to hollow pride. I'm the bent back force that lives outside. When the last bar hits, I won't go dim. I leave one more mark on the edge of the rim. Try me once and learn the rule. I turn raw noise into a sharpened tool. trap door snapping in half. Baseline rumble like a freight in the tunnel. I keep the pressure tight, never lose the struggle. When the lights drove fast, I still see clear. I was built for the noise and the fear. Over the noise. Everyone that hurt with a needle sharp twist. DJ hands in the dark make the whole joint hiss. Yeah, pops like glass when the pattern comes down. I wear the storm front like a crown. You want peace in the pit, that's a dead end wish. I turned out to debris with the backhand switch. Every snatch of the break leaves a burn in the air. I lace up the menace and I take it there. From the back of the hall to the front row strain. I can feel your pulse shake under stress and rain. Not a one-hit spark, I'm a furnace in motion. Grinning through the static with the ruthless devotion. Your armor is cheap, mine is forged in the grind. I read every fault line before you decide. No soft landing here, just a drop in the slam. I keep the whole set moving with the skill jawed plan. If the room was peace, it came to the wrong place. I write hard evidence across your face. Second wind, same nights, different angle of attack. I break the pattern down and I bring it back. Low end thunders while the walls lean in. Turntable sparks cut through the din. I'm the ache in the chest when the warning lights blink. The edge of the blade when the crowd starts to sink. No match, no charm, just a voltage glare. I step through the smoke like I own the air. Every seam in the beat gets pulled apart, then stitched with the fist and a sharpened heart. I don't chase a moment, I create a rupture loud enough to split through the whole structure. You can feel that pressure in your jaw and spine like a clinched up world on the power line. I'm the crash, the grind, the uncompromising drive. One breath, one strike, keep the whole room alive. Scratch pin slashes and I kick drum shove. I don't need your approval, I need the shove. Now the room is a furnace and the ceiling is low. Every face in the dark, I know where to go. I keep stacking impact to the floor, starts to lean. A load of machine with a vicious routine. Bass drops heavy, let the whole hall shiver. I'm the hard cut edge of a frozen river. Your best move fades when the rhythm gets mean. I redraw the map with the red hot sheen. No fake clean finish, just a rough cut end. I bang the current back, then I break it again. Hands all over the fader, sparks on the wheel. I carve through the mix with the brutal appeal. Every turn of the phrase is a hammer want steel. Every breath that I take is another hard deal. You can stand in the blast or get pushed to the side. I came in unbroken and I say this wild. No soft exit, no mercy in sight. Just a brutal descent through the edge of the night. Final round, I'm deeper, darker, harder to pin. The floor keeps shaking when the cracks begin. I'm the weight in the chest when the speakers go thin. Then the whole thing swells and the pressure caves in. Scratch trail spiral like a warning flare. I lace the silence with the savage stare. The drums hit sharp with the knuckle drag. And the bass stays low like a loaded bag. I never came here for a polished shine. I came for the fracture line by line. Every syllable wired with the savage intent. Every bar leaves. Every bar leaves. Every bar leaves. Walking calm, but the room feels stripped. Boots hit hard and the floorboards clip. Ink on the page like a blade in motion. I keep it clipped with a cold devotion. No cheap talk, just a face full of weather. I came from the slag and I came here better. Chain link thoughts in a chokehold spiral. I cut through doubt with the stare so viral. They heard that scrape like a warning sign. I leave a mark where the weak ones hide. Black coat dragging through a wreck parade. Every step lands like a debt unpaid. Hands stay busy, mind stays armed. I don't play nice when the air goes charged. If the gate is locked, then I break that frame. One pass through when I rearrange the flame. Shout, shout at the wall, watch the cracks answer. Cold blood rhythm with a hard grip dancer. I don't need mercy, I need the truth. I pull that truth from the edge of the roof. Face full of grit, eyes locked ahead. I write my name in the dust they dread. you swing. Bass in the chest like a welded ring. I see false kings in the polished pose. They fold fast when the pressure grows. Every promise came wrapped in smoke. Every bright smile was a joke they spoke. So I built my bars out of iron nerve. Kept the pulse low, let the cutlet swerve. Hands on the deck, make the needle dance. Rip the fake out clean with a single glance. I learned that fear has a paper spine. Fold it once and it snaps just fine. Back of my throat got a gravel edge. I push that weight to the outer ledge. They want a spark, I bring a fault line. They want a hit, I hand them a sign. Call bounce with a ruthless grind. No soft landing or a sharpened mind. I keep it moving, no dead airspace. Every line hits with the hard face pace. Back off now, I don't arrive, I invade the lane. I don't explain, I engrave the pain. Numbers don't matter when the room turns black. I came for the crown and I don't look back. Scratch mark skid where the silence died. I turn that hush into a riot tide. First strike, now the pressure gets mean. Riff after riff like a steel machine. I got a file of names I erased from every room where I tasted waste. No borrowed image, no dressed up lie. I keep it raw to the corners fry. Spit in the pattern that cuts and coils. Built on the crackling smell of toil. Not one step soft, not one step flow. I make the whole setup buckle and glow. They speak in circles, I speak in stars. I read their shine like broken stars. Every fate bond has a hidden seam. I pull one thread and the whole thing screams. No filter left when the drums go tight. Just bare knuckle charge in the dead end night. I don't chase trends, I chase the break. I find a weak point and make it quake. Watch that. Watch that spin. Hear the blade line slice. I'm the storm in the room with the frozen vice. If they come for heat, they get raw, eat back. If they want my calm, they get none of that. I keep my balance on the rings of trail with the draw set hard and I pulse like hail. Every line fresh and be hit precise. No recycle poison, no second life. I break the frame, then I break the norm. Leave a storm print after the storm. Final run, now the weight gets deep. Whole block awake while the shadows creep. Drums hit like boots on a metal stair. Ref swells up through the poison air. I don't need a crowd to prove the flood. I bring my own heat and my own cold blood. Every sealed door gets a fresh new crack. Every fake vow comes peeled straight back. I made my peak with the ugly side. The side that grows when the mask off slide. I know the taste of the hard locked room. I know how to bloom in a field of gloom. No grand speech, just a tighter grip. No lost momentum, no failing trip. I keep the pressure on every seam. I turn the whole corridor into steam. Still like focus. Head down. Still like focus. Head down. Rock. Yeah. Like a threat with a pulse. Boots on the grate, every glance gets a pulse. Black smoke move, but the room stays lit. I don't need a crown, I just crack this pit. Talk big online, then you fold in the hall. I send one stare and the whole block stalls. Chain on my chest like a locked up gate. Hand on the rail, I don't entertain fate. Drag through the noise with the scarred up grin. Still I came back with the harder skin. Your crew plays chess while I kick down walls. I move like pressure when the cold air falls. Bass in the bones, got the floor compressed. Every snapback word hits a chest with stress. Flash of the blade, nah, I keep it raw. Just a live wire pulse in the jaw drop flaw. Scratch in the cut when I change that lane. I leave the beat marked with an iron rain. One step, one strike, then the lights go dim. If they want a war, they can call on him. They can call on him. I heard the crowd talk, all bark, no bite. Same recycled rage from the edge of night. I came with but I stay composed. The riff hangs low like a broken chain. Every note drips with industrial rain. I learned from the gutter and the busted signs how to read a blade out of crooked lines. Not every wound gets a clean up pass. Some become armor when the pressure's fast. So I speak in shards with a ruthless pace, cutting through the varnish on every face. Turn my fear into a hammer fall, let it ring out loud through the concrete hall. I don't need a gun, I need impact. A live wire snap and the feedback crack when the lights flare white and the floorboard shake. I'm the pulse, you can't stop the fault, you can't fake. Scratch goes thin and the bass comes fat. I build the last push on a snarling hat. Every breath stays sharp, every bar stays mean. Final lap and I scorch that screen. Stay down. No soft ending, no fade to gray. I keep the whole room leaning my way. If you came for peace, wrong door, wrong night. I brought a whole storm with the hard edge bite. The hard edge bite. Still running, still hungry, still in the frame. Still turning the pressure into a name. Riff keeps chewing through the afterglow. Scratch marks fade where the dark winds blow. Kick drum heartbeat under shattered glass. I let it drag while the seconds pass. No clean exit. No clean exit. One step. One step. Benzene in the one step. I step in with a black or green in a storm in my sternum. Your squad talks big but falls fast when the pressure starts burning. I came up under sirens and red slips stuffed in a drawer. Now I kick down the doubt like it begged for a war. Cold hands on the wheel, hot blood in the frame. Every promise I made got carved into the flame. I learned the hard way, sleep is a scam for the weak. So I move like a problem that don't need to speak. Scratch slice, the cut in the air is my signal. Watch head snap back when the whole room trembles. I don't chase applause, I chase aftermath. Leave a bruise on the hour just to mark my path. Your pride wears thin when the truth gets fed. I keep a clenched jaw and a fist full of lead. This side of the alley got a hunger that breeze. I feed it my fear till it finally leaves. Turn it up, then I bury the room in the den. You can hear my arrival in the crack of the spin. Steel in the pulse, black tar on the tongue of the night. I'm a jagged line drawn hard through the fight. They want clean edges, I deliver the fracture. Every stair gets split like a chain link catcher. My boots hit hard on the floor full of lies. And the air turns thick when I look in your eyes. No low, no mercy, just motion and smoke. I build from the ruin that you try to provoke. Bloodless smile with the ruthless plan. My shadow keeps time with the broken pan. Spin scratched out, then the groove gets mean. I take the whole block and leave it unseen. Your excuses buckle under weight and grind. I turn raw panic into art defined. One step, two step, then the room gets slashed. And your whole fake empire gets reduced to ash. Floorboard shook, where the wolves wore ties and the saints look shook. Where a handshake costs more than a week of sleep. And every back room whisper and deep. So I sharpen my focus on the edge of the hurt. Make a throne out of damage, rubber crown of dirt. Got a memory like glass, a temper like wiring. And nerve that stays lit when I feed the fire. Scratch, scratch, stutter, the turntable talks in teeth. While the drums hit hard like a riot beneath. I don't bend for the code, I bend the code to me. Then I break every chain and let the wreckage breathe. No soft landing here, just force and frame. Every move leaves a stain with my signature name. We can count your exits, I can count your cracks. I see panic bloom when I swing through back. I was built in the gap where the daylight dies. Now I lace every bar with a blade disguise. Don't skip. Final stretch and I'm colder than the first alarm. Still pulse lock, still sharp, still beyond your harm. I can feel the whole building lean when I enter like the walls. Learn fear and forgot the center. The DJ cuts through space like a warning shot. Then the low end drops and the whole place knots. I keep pace with the pulse of a city under strain. Every scar on my face is a map of the pain. My voice drags sparks through the dust and grit. And I talk to the dark like it knows me a bit. No retreat in my posture, no mercy in view. I'm the last thing left when the false misdemeanor large. Large. Blueprints hit the stairwell, I arrive like a warning flare. Chain link thought process, I break locks in the open air. Scratch marks on the floor where the bad luck used to crawl. I speak in hard angles, let the whole room flinch and fall. Left hand shaking dice, right hand making headlines bleed. Pressure in the mirror, I don't ask, I plant the seed. Grime in the gas, I still read the truth through the fog. Cold eyes on the exit while the wolves start to jog. No mercy in the posture, just a spine full of sparks. I call my name in silence, then I vanish in the dark. Steel in the rhythm, every bar is a blade. I throw, they came for a spark, I laugh with the whole place low. Static on the turntable, then the ground starts to shake. I move like a verdict, every heartbeat is a break. Toss like in the corner, I don't need to raise my tone. The whole block feels the pressure when I step in on my own. My soul. Found the crack badge in the ash where the day went wrong. Now I wear that memory like a scar too long. Warehouse, echo boots bounce off the iron frame. Every broken promise in the city learn my name. I don't chase approval, I chase the pulse in the wall. If the night wants a duel, I'm the reason it will fall. Hands full of black smoke, pockets full of old alarms. I grew up around bad news and sharpen my alarm. They say stay in line, I say line up and watch. I'm the wrong side legend with the knife edge watch. No sleep in the engine, no peace in the chest. I let pressure build cleaner than the rest. Turn the bad grin sideways, make the fear lean back. One stare from my side and the whole scene snaps. I'm the weight in the doorway, I'm the crack in the plan. I don't beg for a kingdom, I take it with my hands. Bangers. Night shift, feeding on fumes, I'm the last one standing. Floorboards clap under rage, every step is commanding. Flashing in the rafters, broken signs in the haze. I got storms in the pocket and a stare that blazes. No polite conversation when the freight line sings. Just a mouthful of thunder in the grip on things. Cold door slam shut, but I'm already inside. Moving through the panic like a cut in the tide. They stack empty threats like trash in the crate. I recycle the pressure in a weaponized grade. Bone deep focus, nothing soft in the frame. I make hard work look like it's built from flame. DJ cuts slice through while the whole room spins. I come back meaner every time the doubt kicks in. Paint peels off the walls when I drag that sound. I'm the one bad omen they can't pin down. Final run, no mercy, every line comes loaded. Every weak excuse in the air gets evicted and unloaded. I saw the wolves and collars, I saw the saints and chains. I saw respect get bought with the same old things. Now I move with the weight of a storm in tow. No polish shine on me, just the afterglow. Hands on the edge, I keep balance through the blast. I learned how to outlast what was built to last. Turn my face to the heat, let the tension climb. Every breath hits hard when I'm stealing time. Nothing in me folded, nothing in me turned. I let the hard roads teach while the weak ones burn. If you came for a crack, you found a whole collapse. If you came for a limit, I erased that map. Still cutting through the noise with the jaw set tight. Still standing in the fall, I still owning the night. So patience in the aisle. Every promise got stripped, they smile when I'm distant info. When I speak cold math in the mirror, I don't blink, I don't leak back. Room post, black gloves, back account on the table. Every deal I touch turns sharp, every liar turns unstable. I move like a verdict, every step, no rehearsal. You chase applause, I chase the exit from the cycle. Blue sparks in the skyline, heads turn when I pass. Names get heavy in the mouth when they're built on glass. I keep the line raw, barbed wire in the cadence. One look from me and your whole plan starts fading. Scratch bite in the transition blade, run on the vinyl. Every spin, say my name like a warning in survival. I don't need a crown, I need the room to remember I'm the frost in the fuse box, the grin in the embers. I'm the frost in the fuse box. The grin in the embers. You talk big online, in person you shrink to a line. I heard the same empty threat from 100 fake minds. I was raised where the doors only open for pressure, where the wrong move costs sleep and the math stays extra. So I sharpened every sentence till it split the air. Kept up the stare like a lock when the weak got scared. No patience for the mimic, no space for the borrowed. I can smell the panic in the verse that's hollow. Turn the lights down low, let the kick drum bruise it. I built a weapon out of rhythm and refuse to lose it. Every word lands square, every breath is a challenge. Every calm face cracks when the night turns savage. I don't fold for the flash, I don't kneel for the brand. I'm the hand on the lever, the weight in the sand. Keep your polished excuses and your paper thin fame. I'm the last one standing when they say your name. Steel in the thought line, pressure in the bloodstream. Talk gets expensive when the room starts closing. I sing wolves in suits with a choir of excuses. Seen saints cash out quick when the hunger moves in. So I stay on the margin where the real ones gather, with the floor shaking hard and the ceiling looking flatter. They wanted me muted, I came back louder. Not a prayer for the weak, just a pulse with power. Scratch hits, bass drops, whole scene gets distorted. Every mask in the place gets ripped and aborted. I don't preach salvation, I report what I witness. Broken glass politics and the cost of the business. If you want a clean story, leave mine alone. I was built on hard lessons and a callous tone. I wear the nightlight armor, walk through the fallout, and I never need help when the room goes all out. Room goes all out. Now the air gets thick when I step to the center. Every cheap prediction gets erased in a minute. I got scars in the pattern, got fire in the wiring. Got a mind like a quarry, Hearthstone, never tiring. They keep asking where I found this level of venom. I found it in the hours where the lights went dimmer. In the inbox lies in the locked door, tension in the echo of a crowd that forgot discretion. So I aim every line like a nail through the case and make the whole pulse jump when I start to space. And DJ cuts at the seam, then the groove turns violent. I don't need a chorus, just a room staying silent. Then the drums kick back like a threat in motion, and the riffs grind low like a flood in the ocean. I'm still on the rise while they circle the drain, still turning pressure into something you can't contain. Keep it running, keep it ugly, keep it wired to the floor. I'm the hard edge lesson that you can't ignore. Every second gets heavier, every shadow gets bold. I leave heat in the wake and the chill in the cold. No mercy in the cadence, no slack in the frame. Just the final sharp burst in the smoke from the flame. When the scratches cut loose and the bassline caves in, I'm the last voice left when the lights cave in. Yeah, 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 yeah. Calm face folds when the pressure starts talking. Boots hit the floor like verdicts in motion. I came with a file full of names and broken codes. No clean hands here, just intent and friction. I learned the hard way how the bad news breeze. Every move I make leaves a mark on the ledger. Every stare I give turns a room into a warning. They built thin walls and expected me to stay polite. I came with the blade made of patience and time, and I count the aces while your crew counts excuses. I read the panic in the shake of your jaw. You keep your pride in the drawer with the dead plans. I keep mine sharpened under weathering pressure. If the night wants war, I answer in full weight, and I don't miss when the pulse gets loud. I came up through the smoke, learned to hate the fake. Now every word I drop lands like a drop gate. I came up through the smoke, learned to hate the fake. Now every word I drop lands like a drop gate. You can hear the bass drag under every bad decision, like chains in a stairwell, like sparks in a venom. I'm at the weak spot fast, then I press a cold math. on the hot wire, that's how I move. Your team folds quick when the room gets narrow. I don't need backup when the angle is right. I've seen tough guys turn paper under glare. I've seen kings blink first when the shadows lean in. The city keeps receipts and I keep them all in a pocket full of smoke and unfinished revenge. I don't chase noise, I make silence expensive. I don't ask for permission, I take the lane. Your mouth runs big till the metal starts biting and you stare at the floor like it owes you mercy. I bring storm weight, I bring the hard math, I bring the kind of truth that cracks cheap mask. The two fingers on the trigger of the whole damn room. One flick and the fake king loses his shape. Every scar on my frame is a lesson in motion. Every loss I survived made the next strike clear. I don't brag about damage, I document outcomes. I don't need a crowd when the stakes are this high. You can keep your fragile tone and borrow patience. I'm the wrong kind of patient, the kind that waits then hits when your balance leans towards surrender, then slips through the gap and rewrites the map. I watch loyalty ride when the money got loud. I watch friends turn slick when the door stayed shut. So I sharpen my focus on the small betrayals, on the tiny lies people tell with a grin. Now I can smell the panic before it shows. I can feel the fake pulse from across the block. You call it rage, I call it discipline. You call it chaos, I call it control. When the floor starts shaking, I keep my feet planted. When the lights start stacking, I start counting heads. This is the part where the room gets colder, not from weather, from the weight of the stare. I walk in with the calm of a loaded outcome. No wasted motion, no tourist heart. Your whole crew talk tough like a painted wall, but the first hard blow makes the facade peel off. I've been the one they blame when the plan collapsed. I've been the one they feared when the lights went out. I took the long road through the ugliest hours, learned how to turn pain into usable force. Now every line I spit hits with machine focus. Now every beat beneath me shakes loose pride. You want a legend, build one out of scars. You want a monster, watch how I hold still, then step too close and the distance ends. I don't swing wild, I swing with reason. I don't chase praise, I chase the final let go. The last thing I'll hear is the door getting sealed. No soft landing, no mercy curtain, just a low end trimmer and the lights going dim. I leave the place split open at the seams. I leave the weak talk buried under pressure. Every fake foul drips off in the dark. Every steel nerve keeps moving forward. If you want peace, don't stand in my lane. If you want proof, come watch what. Barking the stain on the dream. Ow, 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 ow. I step in the room with the ledger with scars in the jaw set square to the frame. Your crew talks loud, but the courage collapses when the pressure gets names. I move like a rumor that learn how to bite, then sharpen its pace. Floorboards shake when I land on the snare, and I don't leave a trace. Black glove grip on the mic like a barbed wire handling rain. Every breath I release comes back like a verdict, returning the blame. You want the easy angle, I want the hard climb, the steepest lane. I watch we pride fold up fast when the cold got in. To the veins, your goal got dull in the glare of the pit with a hammer and lives. I came from the side of the city where mercy is something you give, then lose it a second when panic starts clawing at all that you built. So I learned how to hold my shape while the floor of the world got tilted. The rack of alarms on my skull keeps time with the stomping below. I cut through the chatter, let silence get loaded, then let it explode. No polished smile, just a stare that can split your whole night at the seam. I'm the hard turn in the hallway, the mark in the stain on the dreams. The mark in the stain on the dreams. Scratch on the deck and the room goes sideways. The air gets torn open and bent. I count every fake little promise you sold and I stack them like dents. Your whole little kingdom runs on a borrowed glare and a rented facade. Mine was built out of nights with the lights out and hands in the dark. I took every hit that was meant for my back and I turned it to fuel. Now I walk through the panic with nothing to prove, and the colder than cold. The kick drum pounds like a fist on the gate and the gate starts to cave. I don't need a crown when the crowd turns feral and spits at the stage. You talk about power, I seen it collapse in the blink of a blink. I see
seen a big mouthful when the room got quiet and nobody winked. My steps stay measured, my temper stays welded to purpose and steel. I don't need your blessing to know that the damage I carry is real. The alley of memory bends like a blade under industrial glow. Every bad omen I face got stamped into muscle and bone. I keep my name in a storm where the sirens get swallowed by grit. Then I walk out the smoke with a grin like I already won it. Yeah. Came with a speech full of glitter and panic disguised as a plan. I came with a pulse like a split whole ceiling and still stay unmanned. Your eyes keep darting, you're reading the exit. I see it in full. That's the look of a kid who just learned that his legend is brittle and dull. I don't play safe when the pressure is high, I get sharper instead. The more you try to contain what I am, the more I get fed. I built up a spine from the setbacks that crushed every softer attack. Then I stapled it down with a purpose that never looks back. Kicking, snare in a cage, fight the baseline, dragging the floor. The scratches coming like a warning from doors that you shouldn't ignore. I turn every doubt into ballast and launch through the wreckage it made. If the world wants a monster, I hand it the shape that I train. No mercy for liars who part the confusion in front of the flame. No room for a coward who borrowed a war just to borrow a name. I keep my focus in motion, a blade with a pulse and a plan. And the more that they press, the more I become what they can't understand. Now the whole thing is deeper, the tempo is heavier, slower to snap. I drag the weight of the aftermath with every inch of the map. The walls got stories and fractures, the ceiling is sweating black. And I'm still at the center, a storm in a jacket of ash. You can try to outlast me, but endurance is where I was forged. Every setback was iron work, every failure a door. I learned how to hear the light and the shine and the grin and the pitch. And I cut out the weakness that wanted a softer path than this. My hands stay busy with purpose, my mind like a furnace at night. No lull, no lull. Ow, 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 ow. Chain of sparks, spaceman air thick enough to choke the hall. Your fake courage folds when I stare it down. I split the calm with the boot to the wall. Black powder in the snare board start twitching. Every glance I throw lands like broken glass. Turntable blades carve circles through the static. I speak in hard angles, I don't need them pass. The room gets colder when I lock my jaw. Hands in the shadows keep reaching for proof. I came with a head full of scarred up plans and a pulse that refuses to stay smooth. Watch the floor crack under each step. Watch the amp glow like a furnace door. I wear the bad weather like a second skin, and I keep coming back for more. Say that. No soft landing, no mercy drop. Just a blunt force rhythm in a steel frame shell. I drag the whole night through a grinder lane, then leave it smoking where it fell. Turn that grin into a warning sign. Your polished talk hits a dead wall fast. My words punch holes in the painted line. I got a vice grip pulse and a jagged stare built from detours, bruises, and bad advice. You bring parade shoes to a trapdoor flow. I bring blackout steps and a shard of ice. The baseline crawls like a riot dog. The kick drum snaps like a wire fuse. I don't chase crowns, I break the frame and make the whole sad machine refuse. Keep your clean hands off this furnace blow. Keep your smooth lies out of my frame. I rid the fear in the corner dust and I stamp my name in the smoke and flame. Back up. Every bar comes sharp with the hooked up edge. Every breath lands heavy with iron weight. I bend the lane to the bolts, complain then laugh as the loudspeaker shake. Mine. We traded signals through the drainage grates. I walked through the noise like a lockdown storm while your best intent got lost in gates. My train of thought runs on shattered tracks, but it still arrives with a loaded stare. I keep my rage in a paper bag, then set that bag on a throne of care. The floorboards pound with the factory march, the cymbals splinter and crooked rain. I don't need mercy, I need an edge in a room that remembers pain. I twist the odds going through stone and doubt. I spit one line and the walls lean, and I spit the next and the sparks jump out. I learn my hunger from empty rooms, and I learn my calm from the edge of collapse. Now I carry both in a heavy coat, and I never let the weak parts lapse. Tell them the night has a broken jaw. Tell them the floor has a memory too. Tell them I came with the hard wax there, and nothing they built could cut me through. I keep the pressure on every seam. I keep the cold in the lockdown stay. If they wanna fight, I give them sound, and I let the whole thing concentrate. I don't fade easy. I drag the line through bent up steel and a blackout pole. I leave a mark where bends frames, black boots on the floor while the whole place strange. You're talking straight lines, I come in with faults. Every word I drop leaves a dent in the vault. I learned how to move with the blade in my chest. Keep calm on the edge, let the damage attest. Your crew likes to pose, mine lives in the break. We eat through the night while your alibi shake. I don't need a crown when the fear makes room. I carve out my path from the smoke and gloom. One glance from me and the bravado goes thin. You feel that cold gap when the pen it gets in. Hands in my face, I keep writing with force. Built from 1,000 hard turns off course. I don't bend from the noise, I become the noise. Then vanish in sparks when the hunger deploys. Scratch marks in the dark, that snap in the spine. You wanted a contest? The answer is mine. The answer is mine. I came from the side where the fences got bent, where every fresh promise arrived already spent. Your polished little speech could not patch the loss. I was raised on the proof of a hard latch cross. Now I move like a storm through a corridor maze, with a pulse full of iron and a scatter stays glazed. Not empty, just sharpened by what I survived. I keep the voltage alive, I keep the wrong side live. You chase for applause, I chase for a crack. For the moment you're sent to go slipping off track. I read every twitch when you fake your bold. Then I stack up the facts like a plate full of cold. No mercy in me when the tempo gets mean. I bring pressure like smoke in a closed off machine. Your words hit the wall and come back in shreds. My land like bricks in a stack full of lead. I stay in the fight with the weak, get erased with the jaw set firm in the face full of waste. If you want my respect, bring scars you can show. Bring proof you were there when the floors all shook low. I don't trade in glitter, I trade in survival. Every line that I spit is a threat and a rival. Beaver skips hard and the room goes still. One more breath from me and I break that seal. Break that seal. Watch how I pivot when the pressure doubles. Turn pain into fuel in the fallout, into rubble. You came with the plan, but the plan went stale. I read your whole angle, then I rewrote the trail. My voice hits hard like a pipe through glass. You can feel the shake when the first bar pass. I'm not here to ask for a seat at the gate. I kick at the hinge and I challenge the state. Every old wound turned into a map. Every lost night stitched into the snap. I keep the engine hot while the cold things fade. And I laugh at the trap that the soft hands laid. You feed on the culprit, I feed on the edge. I live where the warning signs lean over the ledge. No smooth little exit, no need, little calm. Just a fist full of sparks in a pulse like a bomb. I stare down the void and it blinks first. Then I drag all the tension right back to the verse. You
smoke.